Hi and welcome to my official rankings of every Premier League home kit in the 2022-2023 Premier League season. There are some nice kits in here. Some of them are a bit dodgy, but yeah, I can't wait to get started and I'll be ranking them all out of 10. So yeah, let's go. So first off, we have FC Bournemouth. Now, I really like this kit. It looks really nice. Everyone says that they like this kit, and it's for good reason. The patterns that they have going on with the black and red, the stripy kind of, I don't know, diagonal lightning bolt looking thing, it looks really good on the kit. Although, I will say, the only thing I have to say bad about this kit is the shoulders look a bit out of place because of how wacky the kit is elsewhere. But apart from that, the kit looks really nice, and I think even the hint of yellow on the sponsor does it justice. And yeah, there's no real complaints about this. It looks really nice. I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to the second kit, we have my club Arsenal. Now obviously I love this kit because it's very nice, and the collar is what stands out. As you can see, the same kind of stripe pattern I was talking about on Bournemouth, we've got it on our collar, and it looks really nice. A couple kits have done this kind of pattern somewhere in the kit. I even like how the red goes under the sleeves. Quite a few people don't like that. I think it looks very nice. It suits the kit, and it's something different, you know. It feels clean. There's no pattern on the shirt, but I think it's a very nice kit. I'd rank it just a bit below Bournemouth with 8 out of 10. Now on to Aston Villa. You know what? Their kit it's nothing special. It looks nice. I wouldn't complain if you know, I was a Villa fan. I think it looked alright. They've got this little pattern going on down here, and it gives it a little accent. I do think that the Kazoo sponsor, you don't need the search drive smile underneath it. It just makes it a bit weird. You know, obviously they've got the claret and blue, and it looks nice. They've got the little little bit of blue at this area here, which is nice. It makes it stand out a bit more, and it's just a solid kit. It's nothing special. I'd probably rank this at a 7 out of 10. So moving on, next we have Brentford. Now they've kept the same kit as last year, as you can see, and to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of it last year. I'm still not a big fan of it, obviously. I just think obviously that sponsor is horrible. Everyone says it. It's kind of a bog standard kit. It looks championship material, to be honest with you. It's not terrible. It's probably somewhere around the 6 out of 10 region. The stripes just standard Brentford, red and white. It's okay. I mean, there's not much else to say about it. It's the same kit as last year, 6 out of 10. Now onto Brighton. Now usually I love Brighton kit. They look amazing, and to be honest with you, I don't think this kit is bad. I just don't think it's good as normal, because this is because, as you can see, they've tried to change it up from most years, and they've gone with one stripe down the middle that has a gap for the sponsor with some yellow in it. I'm a fan of the yellow. I like, well, it's more of a gold, isn't it? I like the goldy colour that Brighton have. It's always an accent colour for them that they use. But I don't really like the stripe down the middle and the fact that it has a gap. I'd much prefer Brighton kits when there's a lot of stripes, like on the chair there. I much prefer them like that because I think it suits Brighton a lot better. And yeah, I think the Nike tick being gold looks a little bit out of place, and this sponsor on the side of the sleeve also looks a bit out of place. Usually Brighton kits are great, but this one just doesn't do it for me. I'd give it a 6.5 probably. Now on to Chelsea. When I first saw this, I hated it, to be honest with you. I really didn't like the collar. I thought the design on the shirt was just disgusting, and it just didn't look nice at all. It just looked really weird and odd. But you know, looking at it more and watching it play in a Chelsea game, it doesn't look too bad. It looks alright. The collar's really nice. I like the little, I think it's like a water pattern that they've got going on around there. And the pattern on the shirt just kind of, it's a little something. I will again say, I don't like these sponsors on the sleeves that every club has. Like the Visit Rwanda on Arsenal that we have here. It's not like intrusive. It looks alright. It doesn't take away from the kit. But when you got a fish on the side of your kit, it just looks a bit dodgy. And I don't know why they've done that. But I like the free sponsor. I think it suits Chelsea a lot. And the collar looks really nice, and the pattern on the shirt. So overall, I'll probably give the shirt I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now moving on to Crystal Palace, and I think this is my favourite home kit. This is just because I think the design is, it might be stolen, but fucking hell, it's a really, really nice design. Yeah, they've smashed it completely. It looks like a crayon drawing, but it just looks really clean. It looks really different. The collar looks nice. You've got your red, white, and blue, the Palace colours. The badge stands out a lot in it. I like how it's got like a white border around it to make it stand out. Cinch looks nice and clean. Again, the only thing to take away is this sponsor on the side. I don't know why they've done that on the side, on both sides. And why have they done that at all? Like, at least if you're going to have a sponsor on the side, just keep it as this. But they've got two sponsors on the side and a Premier League badge and a sponsor on this side. And I just don't really get that. It doesn't look very nice. But apart from that, this kit is definitely my favourite. And I think I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, to be honest. It looks really, really good. Now, moving on to Everton. Now, it's quite an average kit, but I really like the detailing around the stake.com sponsor. I think this kind of like hexagon-y, kind of matrix-looking pattern, it's very nice, and the way it fades out is quite clean, and it really suits the kit. So I'm quite impressed with that. However, there's nothing else really going on. You got your Hummel here, Everton badge there, and it's just kind of blue and with a white collar with this blue thing going on. It's pretty just standard looking. Nothing on the shoulder, which I like. No sponsor on the shoulder. I like something on the shoulder, just not the ugly looking sponsor. And I think they've done alright, because they have this white like stripes on the shoulder, which always looks good on kits. But apart from that, it's alright. It's nothing special, and I probably rank this the same as the Chelsea kit. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Now moving on to the Fulham kit, and I think this is a lovely Fulham kit. This design around the collar is very, very nice. I think it suits the kit really well. It stands out a lot, and you got just a clean white design. There is like kind of this liney pattern, which is really, really nice. I think the Adidas stripes, sorry, not Adidas, not American, Adidas stripes along the shoulders, I think they always look nice on kit. I remember Arsenal used to do them all the time. I think we might have it on our current kit, I can't remember. Anyway, it looks really, really clean. This is what I mean though, if you're going to have a sponsor on the side, this doesn't look too bad. It kind of suits with the kit, compared to on the Chelsea kit, which is a blue kit, and they've just got this black circle on the side. Just doesn't suit it, whereas here it looks alright. And yeah, the sponsor might be a little bit big, but I think it suits the kit, I think the kit is really good, and this is one of my favourites for sure. So I'd give this one a 8.5 out of 10. On to the Leeds kit. Now this is another clean kit. So many teams have smashed it, and I think Leeds are one of those teams that have smashed it. Again, I'll first of all talk about the side sponsor. It suits the kit, it looks nice, it fits the colour pattern of the blue. The Adidas stripes are really nice along the sides. You've got the blue with the little bit of yellow, which matches the sponsor, and it matches the collar. Looks really, really good. With the sponsor even suits it. I'm a big fan of this kit. This kit looks really nice, and if I was a neutral, I'd purchase this kit probably, right? Because it's a nice kit to wear out. It looks like a premium kit, even though it's Leeds United. So yeah, it's one of my favorite kits. I'd probably rank this the same as Fulham's, 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. Moving on to Leicester. Now, what the fuck is going on here? It's a really, really nice kit. It looks really clean. It looks very similar to last year's kit, I will say. But then what the fuck have they done with Adidas badge here and the the Adidas badge here and the club logo. Why is it like a yellowy colour? I don't even know what colour that is, but it just looks like someone stained these parts of the shirt and they're meant to be white. They look like they're meant to be white. It's not a good look at all, representing how their season's probably going to go, to be honest. But even the collar, it's just like, it looks weird. Why is it, it's like half an old collar and then half a new collar. I don't really know what's going on there, what they're trying to do. The Adidas stripes, fine, they're nice. The sponsor suits Leicester, but I just think this has to be white, the collar has to be normal, and this has to shrink, because that is taking up half the sleeve and it just looks outrageous. Like, I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't look good at all. And yeah, I'd probably, sack off this kit for the season. It's not a nice kit. Do I think it's worse than Brentford's? Yeah, probably. I'll probably give this kit a 5.5. I don't want to be too harsh with any of the kits. I want, I don't want to go many kits below 5, because there aren't actually that many terrible kits, but this is a very nice kit and I'd give it a 5.5. Now on to Liverpool, and it's not my favourite. I don't really like it. It's pretty average, there's this like wavy line thing going on, which looks okay, but apart from that, it's just pretty bog standard. Again, like, there's nothing really to talk about with this kit, because usually, with for example the Leicester kit, you've got a lot of different things going on to talk about. With this kit, it's just red with a line pattern all over it, and there's nothing. It's a standard collar. There's nothing special with the collar. Same sponsor. It's just average. This kit is just average, and for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Now on to Manchester City, and a lot of people like this kit. I'm not a big fan. I just don't, I think there's too much going on in the middle. I don't think you need all of that. I don't mind having it centralized. I just think it's just very plain apart from that, and it could use with some spacing out. The thing on the side of the kit on the shoulder doesn't look very nice. I actually don't mind the collar. When I first saw it, I thought, fucking hell, that collar is disgusting, but it looks nice, especially with the sleeves replicating that design on the collar, which is a theme you see, and I like it when it does that. But yeah, it looks good on some of these City players, and it looks good when they're playing a match, but it's not my favourite, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not a big fan of the centralised kits, although I'm going to criticise myself there later on when I talk about Southampton's kit. But I'd probably just give this kit something like a 7.5. It's nothing special, really. 7.5 for Manchester City. Moving on to Manchester United. Now, this isn't the best quality kit, like quality of picture of this kit, but I think this kit is very, very good looking. It's very clean. It's quite similar to Arsenal. It's got the old-fashioned collar, a little bit going on here, and then not much else going on, but it looks clean and it looks nice. So, not much to say about it. I like the border they've got around the badge. I like the stripes that they have here, but I'd just rather them be a white colour. Probably it would suit better. And I like the pattern that they've got on the collar. I like that I like fancy collars, new looking collars. It looks really good on kits, and yeah, I like the feel that collar brings to the kit. It's quite similar to Arsenal's in that aspect, and I'd probably give this kit, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Moving on to Newcastle, another average looking kit. It's nothing special. Yeah, do I have to say anything else about this kit? It's just a standard stripy kit. I do like how the sponsor fits with the stripes better this year than it did last year, but I don't like the sponsor at all. The sponsor doesn't look nice. The stripes kind of are just standard. There's nothing going on here. It just looks like an average kit. And, if you're a Newcastle fan, what's the point of buying this kit? Everyone's going to be buying that third kit, the Saudi Arabian kit, because it's a nice looking kit compared to just a bog standard. They haven't tried anything different. They've just gone for you've just had a financial takeover. This is going to be your breakthrough season. and you've got a bog standard kit. I would be unimpressed as a Newcastle fan. I don't think this kit is anything special, but it's a decent kit overall. So I'd give it a 7. Moving on to the Nottingham Forest kit. I'm not a fan at all. It's way too plain. There's not enough going on. It's just red with Forest and I think that's Hummel or some other kit making brand. I can't remember the name. And again, I'm not a fan of this being on both sides. But yeah, this kit is nothing special. It's just a bog standard Forest kit. And to be honest, I know there will be a sponsor, but it's still, there's nothing going on there, and I can't rank it anything above a 6.5 because I don't think there's not. I don't know. There's just nothing to talk about. It's not a good enough kit for me. And yeah, I'd give it a 6.5. Moving on to Southampton. Now, I know that I said I didn't like centralized kits. However, this kit from Southampton is literally a work of art. It is so beautiful, and it just looks really nice. I think it's very clean. The bit in the middle. The only thing I'd complain about with this kit is this circle thing going on with the sports bet. I don't know what that's about. The collar looks really clean. The patterns around the red stripe in the middle looks amazing. It just looks like a beautiful kit. It's a shame they're gonna have to get relegated in it. I'm only kidding. But yeah, the kit's really nice. I like the detailing on the side. I like the stripe in the middle. I like it centralized. It looks good. Only complaint is this big circle with the sponsor. So that's why I'd give it an 8.5. Moving on to Tottenham. Now, usually their kit is shit because it's the same kit every year. This kit is not much different, but I like the detailing that they've got on the collar. The cinch looks nice on the side for once. You got something nice looking on the side. Collar matches up with the sleeve. The AIA always looks good on a Tottenham shirt, in my opinion, because it stands out, the red and the white. And yeah, it's just pretty average kit. Looks pretty nice, but for a Tottenham shirt, I'd give that a 7.5. Now on to West Ham, and I'm not a fan of this kit at all. I don't think it looks nice. I really don't know what they've got going on with this, like between the shoulders and the collar. It doesn't look good enough. The collar's too thick with the blue. And it just, I don't really know what they're trying to do with this kit. I know they have to have claret and blue. Sorry, was it claret and blue? I don't know what it is now. I've forgotten it. But the two colours here, just, yeah, they don't look nice. You've got this multicoloured thing going on the sleeves. It's just pretty plain over here. I'm just not a fan of it at all. I don't think it's a good looking kit, and if I'm a West Ham fan, I'm not buying this kit. The Betway sponsor looks alright. The badge and the Umbro sponsor look fine. Everything there looks standard and good. But the sleeves just completely ruin this kit, in my opinion, and the collar. I just think, why is this so thick over here? I don't get it. It's not a nice kit, in my opinion, and I'd probably give it a 6.5. Finally, we have Wolves, and this kit's just mid. Like, if you're ever gonna describe a kit as mid, it's this kit here. It's just pretty, average again. A lot of these kits are quite average, and the collar's quite nice. I like the black detailing that they've got going on here. It looks pretty good, but again, on the shirt, there's not much going on. Astro Pay looks good, but I don't like the red in it. I think that stands out quite a bit, and for a kit that looks pretty I want to say dull, but in a nice way. Like, there's not a lot going on, but it looks good, like clean, right? I think that just kind of stands out a bit, and you don't really want that to, but I guess the company do, right? Because they want people to see that. But I think the kit looks pretty good, and it's a bog standard kit, and I'd give that a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below where you rank these kits, or any of my opinions that you disagreed with, or maybe you did agree with. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.